Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. It's going to be the 5-card spread. Remember, it will not resonate with all Cancer individuals, but I hope to reach the majority as much as possible. This is for Cancer, those born under the zodiac sign of Cancer. You'll hear some thunder. I'm having a storm here. Kind of sets the mood. But again, this is for Cancer, 5-card spread. Remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. If you don't like the path that is shown, it gives you an opportunity to possibly change it. If you like it, embrace it, you know? See what the incoming energies are. Some of you are dealing with the Prince of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They are in the upright in this deck. So, it could be a positive thing. Someone who... they communicate with people. They're very good business people. People go to them for advice. And they're highly intelligent. In the past, you were dealing with the Prince of Cups, or this could be you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They are in reverse. Maybe your emotions are all over the place. Maybe you're not feeling well. Whatever the reason is, you don't feel up to it, whatever is going on. And I will clarify. And once I start clarifying, it'll make more sense, and it can change the story up, so bear with me, as I always say. Maybe you had an argument, because that's the obstacle. 5 of Swords for some of you, you need to probably take up for yourself. But usually when I get the 5 of Swords, it's pretty a harsh argument, pretty aggressive argument. Current environment. You feel like you lack success. Maybe it has something to do with that air energy. But it is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you didn't get success with a possible air sign, or, like I said, someone with that type of energy. What is coming towards you is someone from the past, and they may be bringing up some old memories that weren't popular with you. But it is the 6 of Cups. It's what is associated with past memories and people coming back from the past. I know you hear that all the time, but it is the truth. And we are also having a Mercury in retrograde, so that makes sense. But it's the outside environment, or what is coming towards you. So it could be someone you had an argument with, someone that left you kind of all over the place, may be contacting you, or you will hear something about them, or you will think of negative memories. But I think you may have a conversation that will leave an argument. So if this is not what you're wanting, the key here is not to fight with them, not to argue with them if possible. The outcome, the Prince of Wands. This could be somebody else. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they are in reverse. They're short-tempered, and they will bite your head off if they're not feeling well, and that's who you're going to be dealing with. So I'm thinking some of you got a couple of people that you are dealing with, and it's bringing back past memories and issues. So if you're not wanting this, don't let it in your life. You do have control over this. This is just a warning to give you a heads up of what to avoid, if that makes sense. So the Prince of Cups in reverse for Cancer. Why are you there? Yeah, you're worried. It's you. You're worried. In some cases, someone feels abandoned, left out, or they feel like they don't have enough. It's all kind of reasons. But, you know, you got a couple people here, so I'm thinking it's an emotional energy about, you know, people around you. So Prince of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, why are you there in the past for Cancer? And you just want to be happy with the Sun card. You just want to be happy again. And there's nothing wrong with that. But someone's got you worried, and they got under your skin. Don't let them get under your skin. That's the key here. Don't let them trigger you, you know, whoever it is. Now, the obstacle is defeat with the 5 of Swords. You may actually lose this argument, because I think you got people kind of ganging up on you a little bit. So the key is don't let yourself be available. I mean, don't let the triggers, like I said. So 5 of Swords in the upright as the obstacle. Why are you there? It could be also someone you need to take up for yourself, but I don't think so. Prince of Disc in reverse. Someone doesn't feel secure or stable in their environment. They feel a little insecure, but over an argument. Some of you, again, could be a different sign. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Not everybody's going to be dealing with the same sign, but they may have that energy coming back, someone from the past, starting a bunch of, garbage with you. So 5 of Swords in the upright, Prince of Disc in reverse while you're there. And for very few of you, you could be starting something with somebody. And there's a total imbalance. It's Temperance or the Art card in reverse. Someone is having a lot of imbalance. And with this argument, it really got to you. It'll really get to you if you let it in. So the key is, like I said, don't let it in. Now, you feel like you didn't get a success with this person from the past. And it looks like that's the truth, So there's no surprise there. But 6 of Pentacles in reverse while you're there for Cancer. Yeah, you were wanting your ships to come in. You were wanting more positive things to come in. For some reason, you didn't get success with it. I'm talking about with people. It looks like it's emotional energy of people. So 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Wands in the upright while you're there for Cancer. Yeah, someone's coming back from the past or going to bother you from the past because you got the 6 of Cups twice. That is very important. And right here, you were hoping something good would come from the past energy and it was not successful. Now, the outside environment, someone's being kind of a jerk on the outside environment coming towards you. They're bringing up, oh, you did this and you did that and this is why I'm doing this and this is why you're that. So if you don't want this energy around you, the way I do it when I get this type of energy, I just don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door if I know who it is. Especially if I know who it is. That's going to try to, get under my skin. So the outside environment, again, the 6 of Cups, but it's in reverse. You yourself in the current environment are trying to look at the positives while someone else is maybe be looking at the negatives. And like I said, this could flip where some Cancers are actually doing this, to somebody. So 6 of Cups in reverse while you're there for Cancer as the outside environment or what's supporting this. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to really have some sharp words. So, like I said, just don't, give into it. That's the key. And that's why Tarot is here to help us to avoid this situation that may come up. So 6 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords, someone really having their say and saying their truth, what they want to say, but it's hurtful in some ways. Ace of Swords while you're there with the 6 of Cups. Yeah, they are not happy. They are not happy with the 9 of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. So don't deal with this person because it's just going to aggravate you unless you want to, unless you like this kind of thing. Some people do. Some people like to argue. But I'm thinking you're going to be dealing with the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands is not someone that thinks clearly when their tempers are very short. And they can say all kind of things. And they can get aggressive sometimes. I mean, it's just the way the Princess of Wands is. I mean, there are other reasons why they can go in reverse. They can be depressed, not having an energy, sick. But this one wants to fight because I got the 5 of Swords in the deck, okay? So Princess of Wands in reverse while you're there is the final outcome for Cancer. What's going on? Yeah, they're going to try to take domination or they're indecisive. It's a domination card in reverse, and it can mean so many things. With her or him in reverse, because we're not going to choose... this could be male or female whenever we're reading to the masses or whatever. This could be someone who doesn't take domination or someone that is a little out of sorts while trying to take domination or someone who's very indecisive but aggressive. Does that make sense? I hope so. But Princess of Wands and the 2 of Wands, both in reverse while you're there as a final outcome for Cancer. Don't you have Mars going through your sign, or you will be? And there you are not happy with the Knight of Cups. You're not going to offer any friendship and love to this person. That's for sure. So if you don't want to deal with the drama, sweep it under the rug. Don't even deal with it. Don't let it get under your skin. Don't let them bait you. Okay? Because that's what I'm seeing, a lot of baiting here. And someone actually will make an offer to you, pretty lousy offer with the 4 of Cups. And you could accept it or not accept it, but they're going to offer you something that's pretty, it's a bunch of garbage, They're going to say, here, take this. This is all I'm offering, and it's up to you whether you accept it, but you're not going to like it. You're going to think the person's of the devil, obsessive, drunk. Maybe that is what they're doing, you know, the outside of behavior. Maybe they got a little, you know, overindulgence. And when that happens, this could result. And they're going to be telling you a bunch of, you know, you're going to be telling you a bunch of shit, you know. They're going to say, oh, I changed, and, you know, this happened because of you, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, and, well, you know how that goes. But there's no growth in this person right now, and you need to go for gain. Because otherwise, if you let this person in, they're just going to win. So you got to win. You got to sit there and sweep it under the rug. Because that gain could be theirs also. So the trick is, because the Five of Swords is in the obstacle position, the Five of Swords is about arguments and defeat, and you don't want to be defeated in this area. It's not worth the drama. I know we had Mars going through Cancer at some time, but I think it's going into Leo, though. But you may be feeling this energy right now. So I'm just saying, beware. And it's nothing you can't handle. All you got to do is just don't let that door open. And that is your reading. And I'll let this go. Let me see if I can let you see all this. Is all this showing? Oh my gosh, it's not all showing. It's not all showing. But this is basically the reading, and I'll probably put it in a picture above so you can see what I did. Is dealing with this Princess of Wands. Can you see this? And I'll put this in a picture. I'll take a picture of it, and that way it's clear on the corner screen. And I'm going to let this go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.